All right, man. The shootout at the Whiskey Saloon has a resolution in it. The Whiskey Saloon shootout was between the Homietos, or Homietos. I'm always messing that one up. And the Bandidos right
Ride or
now.
die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, fly. Know that they ride or die. Cody, God is my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. I keep
Okay, here we go, man. This out of nine, it looks like nine news out of Oklahoma. Man, I wish it was 43 degrees here, man. We're freezing here in northern Illinois. Anyway, a guilty plea secured. I guess it was a blind guilty plea in Whiskey Barrel Saloon murder case and a conviction in a violent assault and battery. And it goes on to say Douglas Jacobs has pleaded guilty to multiple charges, including second degree murder in connection with the April 2023 shooting at the Whiskey Barrel Saloon that left three people dead. Yes, we originally covered that one. Actually, there was a lot of freaking coverage on this one because this was in connection with something that happened down in Texas between the two clubs, and it spiraled out of control, man. I'm talking about they were GTAing down in Texas, shooting people off of bikes, the whole 9 yards. The Oklahoma County District Attorney's Office said Jacob was among 14 people charged in a 35 count case stemming from a violent confrontation between rival motorcycle gangs at the Oklahoma bar. You know, what happened to the good old rumbles, man? Fists, chains, maybe some knives. Man, you don't have to get all serious like that. You don't. Prosecutors say Jacobs, a member of the Ghostmen, a support club for the Bandidos motorcycle gang, was part of an orchestrated attack against the Homietos Motorcycle Gang. Yes, yeah, they hardcore with that motorcycle gang stuff in this article right there. But I never heard of the Ghostmen. That's probably down that way. Again, it's a support club. But the guy was put in a pretty bad position because, like I always say, when it comes to this kind of stuff, most of the time when you go to prison, they're going to forget about you. That's just the facts of life. And most of these support clubs, they go out of existence, say 5, 10 years, if that, if you're lucky to get 5 years in most of these. So you have to say to yourself, did you go to prison for no reason? According to investigators, members of the Bandidos assaulted Eric Oberholzer and other Homietos members upon entering the bar. During the altercation, Oberholzer shot Francisco Tanajera, a Bandidos member. Jacobs then fatally shot Obenholzer before hiding his firearm in a co-defendant's truck and fleeing the scene. So shots were fired from this Obenholzer. He shot a Francisco. So it does seem like the Homietos member shot first. And then in retaliation or in self-defense, you have to really argue this one as a self-defense type of mechanism. Self-defense ain't only for your person, but to, make sure somebody else don't get hurt. But anyway, Tara Jarna and another Bandidos member, Andrew Sump, were also killed in the incident. Sad state of affairs, man, right there. Jacobs was originally charged with first degree murder, but the charge was amended to second degree. And on the 24th of January, he entered into a blind guilty plea to the charges, and he was sentenced. Let's see here. The sentence are murder in the second degree. He got 30 years, with the first 10 years to be served in the DOC. He got conspiracy to commit a felony, and that was 10 years. Gang-related offense, 5. Possession of a firearm in commission of a felony, another 10. That went concurrent. And then carrying a weapon where alcohol is served, that's 250. Now, he will serve a total of 15 years in DOC, with the remaining 20 of the sentence suspended upon release. He must forfeit his firearms and will be subject to gang-related restrictions. You know what? It's a very interesting deal that just happened right there. And the reason I say that is, if they fired first, doesn't that give a person the right to self-defense? And it's sad that 3 lives were lost in this case. Nobody should ever die because you're in a club or you're trying to enjoy brotherhood. But a lot of stuff went down in Texas, and this was related to it. Let's go to another one, a good story right here out of Longview News Journal, titled "Start Your Engines." It's Archbishop Wensky's annual motorcycle biker mass. These are pretty cool, man, but you notice it's in Florida. Sure the hell ain't in Northern Illinois right now. Nearly 350 riders hailing from all corners of Florida revved their motorcycle engines in the parking lot of a Doral church as they waited for the signal to start the ride. You know what's funny? Listen to this. The chilly temperatures that plagued South Florida for a week warmed up to a nice 70 degrees. You know, I got family down in Florida. They're like, oh my God, it's 40 degrees. Shut up, stupid. That is like summer for Northern Illinois. It goes on to say, no, these aren't the Hells Angels gathering for a meetup. Quite the opposite. The leader of the pack is Miami's top Catholic, Archbishop Thomas Wensky. That's pretty cool, man. You got an archbishop out there leading the pack. The Archdiocese of Miami hosted its 13th annual Archbishop Motorcycle Club, or not a motorcycle club, correction right there, motorcycle ride, which began with an early morning mass at Our Lady of Guadalupe Church in Doral and was scheduled to conclude with the group ride to St. Justin's Martyr Church in Key Largo, where riders were greeted with foods, truck, and music. The event brings together hundreds of religious motorcycle lovers while raising funds to benefit St. Luke's Center, a drug and alcohol rehabilitation facility operated by the Catholic Charities and Archdiocese. Over here doing a video, and I got the kitten over here going nuts on me. But yeah, anyway, good stuff right there. Good stuff out of that one. But going back to the first one, sad state of affairs. People lost their lives there, and also in that incident down in Texas, they lost some more people. So you got to say, man, get back to the old rumble, man. Just call them up, say, hey, let's go 15 against 15 and let's have us a good old rumble. That way, you get to beat the hell out of somebody, but at the same time, you're not putting people in that grave, because we always forget, man, there's the families out there and they have to suffer. Why go through that cycle of violence where it just gives more ammunition to the cops and the government to call you gangs, put you on a list of organized crime, and next thing you know, you got the FBI, ATF hunting at your door and stuff. So go back to good old Rumble days, if you ask me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to buy my book over on Amazon, Brotherhood and Betrayal. It's out right now. And also join the Members Club. Join the insanity. Rock on. Join the insanity by becoming a member of the Insane Throttle Club. Get hundreds of members-only videos and hundreds of hours of members-only content. We have 3 affordable levels: Hang Around, Prospect, and Full Patch. each level for each channel and all of our biker content. Get content of interviews with the who's who in the motorcycle and biker lifestyle scene. Subscribe on the Insane Throttle YouTube channel now and get access to the members only today and become part of the insanity.
Is an in-depth look at the trials and tribulations of street gang and motorcycle club life. This isn't the run-of-the-mill book that doesn't give the goods. This book will go into detail of events that actually happened. All materials in this book have been approved by those involved. There is nothing poetic, nor is there any price worth paying for the life we choose to live on the streets. James Hollywood Machikari, Brotherhood and Betrayal.
Go visit one of the original Biker Lifestyle and Biker News YouTube channels where you will get in the know on what's happening in the biker scene, biker news, op-eds, and more from me, James Hollywood Machikari. Monday and Thursdays, a new video on topics happening in the scene. Get on over there, get to the channel, and subscribe. Rock on.